If you ride a bike, e-bike, or scooter in Tempe, the laws aren't the same as the rest of the state. A lot of Arizona State University students commute by bike or scooter every day, and many don't realize local ordinances draw a hard line where state law doesn't. Let's start with Arizona state law. Under ARS 288112, a person riding a bicycle on a roadway or shoulder has all the same rights and duties as the driver of a vehicle. Sidewalks are treated separately from roadways, and cyclists riding on the road are generally expected to ride with the flow of traffic. Here's what many people don't know. Under Arizona state law, outside of Tempe and a few other cities, there is no specific law or court case that says you cannot ride a bike, e-bike, or scooter on the sidewalk. And if you are on the sidewalk, state law doesn't prohibit riding against the flow of traffic. It's not wise to ever ride against traffic since it increases the risk of a crash, but nothing in state law prevents it. In Tempe, that is not the case. Tempe's law is stricter. Riding a bike, e-bike, or scooter on the sidewalk increases the risk of a crash, especially at driveways and intersections, where drivers leaving a parking lot or home often can't see riders coming from the wrong direction. So in Tempe, riders must always move with the flow of traffic, yield to pedestrians, slow to 5 miles per hour, and give an audible signal before passing anyone. For adults, Tempe riders are encouraged to use a bike lane when one is available. If the speed limit is 25 miles per hour or below, you're required to ride on the street. You can only ride on the sidewalk if there's no bike lane and the speed limit is above 25 miles per hour. If you're on an e-bike, the motor has to be disengaged while riding on the sidewalk. For minors, the rules shift a bit. Riders under 18 can travel on the sidewalk at any time with a parent or guardian's consent, and parents can join them on the sidewalk too. But you have to be at least 16 to operate an e-bike or scooter without a parent's permission, and anyone under 18 must wear a helmet. Attorney Chase Rasmussen travels into Tempe almost daily and says he constantly sees ASU students breaking the same laws every day, albeit not maliciously. Mostly, they don't understand the law. Riding a bike, e-bike, or scooter against traffic on a sidewalk might be perfectly legal a few miles away, but in Tempe, it's a violation. Be sure to travel the same direction as traffic. If you're on a residential road, you most likely will need to ride on the street. Most residential roads have a speed limit of 25 miles per hour or less. If you are traveling on a busy road, such as University or Apache, you are fine to travel on the sidewalk because of the increased speed limit for traffic. But again, you must go the same direction as traffic. So before you hop on a bike, e-bike, or scooter in Tempe, know the difference. What's allowed under Arizona law statewide isn't always allowed once you cross into Tempe city limits. Ride with the flow of traffic, yield to pedestrians, and know which rules apply to you. We hope you are safe whenever operating a bicycle, e-bike, or scooter. Follow the applicable laws, and you will avoid most situations. But danger is always around. If you are involved in an accident, call Rasmussen Injury Law to protect your rights and ensure proper handling of your claim.